Hi, welcome to Hello Mentor NEET-PG Simplified series, and today we are going to discuss about the Andhra Pradesh NEET-PG Counseling. In this video, we are going to discuss about the different aspects related to the Andhra Pradesh NEET-PG Counseling. What we are going to have a discussion is about the governing body which conducts the NEET-PG Counseling, types of seats, their eligibilities, reservations and competition analysis from the previous years, in detail counseling procedure, post-allotment process, bond and penalties, fee structure, and most important points to remember if we are going to participate in the state of Andhra Pradesh counseling. Let's take an understanding about the governing body which conducts the NEET-PG counseling in the state of Andhra Pradesh. NTR University of Health Sciences manages everything related to the counseling, starting from making the rules and regulations to the colleges and as well as conducting the complete counseling procedure related to the fee structures, bond, penalties and everything. Whereas coming to the interesting point about the NTR UHS is, previously in the year 2024, this university was called as YSR University of Health Sciences and it got renamed as NTR University of Health Sciences. So there is no need of getting confused in between YSR University of Health Sciences and NTR University of Health Sciences. As we understood about the governing body, now we are going to understand about what are the different types of colleges present, number of seats available in the state of Andhra Pradesh. If you look at the total number of colleges present in the state of Andhra Pradesh, there are a total of 31 colleges and one is the deemed college, which is Geetham University of Health Sciences located in the Visakhapatnam. Now we understood about the different types of colleges in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Let's try to understand about what are the different types of seats present in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So total of 3,355 seats are being offered for the PG, and out of which 50% of the government college seats are being conducted by the MCC will come under the All India quota. So the number is total 913 seats, which will be bifurcated as 861 seats into the All India quota and 52 seats will come under the deemed college, which will come under the deemed college Geetham University of Health Sciences. When I was coming to the remaining seats, which are 2,444, which will be bifurcated into 50% of the government college seats, which are 1,699. The remaining 100% of the private college seats, which will include 746 seats. So this is the total bifurcation of the seats present in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So as we have a clear idea about the seat bifurcation, now we will deep dive into the seat types. First, there will be the 4 different types of seats present in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Number 1, government quota seats. 2, management quota seats. 3, NRI quota seats. And 4, institutional quota seats. In this, if you are looking at the bifurcation, how the seats are being bifurcated, what are the percentage of seats present, as you can see on the screen. So the government quota seats will have 50% of the government college seats and 50% of the private college government seats included in that. And when you come into the management quota seats, the private college management quota will have 25% of seats. And when you come into the NRI quota seats, 15% of the private college seats will be under the NRI quota and 10% of the private college seats will be in the institutional quota seats. Now let's deep dive into understanding the eligibilities for these different types of seats. Coming to the first, government quota seats. Candidates who are either local or non-local to the state of Andhra Pradesh can claim the government quota seats. Coming to the second, management quota seats. These seats are bifurcated into 2 types as S1A and S1B. Let's start with S1A. The candidates who had qualified the NEET-PG exam and they are from either the Andhra Pradesh state or any other state all over the India can claim. When it comes to S1B, these seats are specifically given to the candidates, those who have completed their MBBS in the state of Andhra Pradesh. When it comes to S2, NRI quota seats, all over the India, any of the candidate who had qualified the NEET-PG exam is eligible. And coming to the S3, or also called as the institutional quota seat, the candidate who had completed the MBBS in the same particular institution or either of the parents who are currently working with a minimum period of 6 months in that same institution can claim the institutional quota. We had discussed the criteria or the eligibility which is needed to claim government quota seats, and I had mentioned that candidate has to be either local or non-local. Now let's understand what is this local and non-local. So state of Andhra Pradesh is completely bifurcated into 2 regions. One is called as Andhra University region and 2 it is called as Sri Venkateswara University region. So these regions will have some group of districts included in them. So any of the candidates who are completing the MBBS from the medical colleges of these districts will be considered as local to that region. Let's take an example of Andhra University region. Some districts, for instance, like Srikakulam, Vijayanagaram, Vishakhapatnam, Godavari. So some different districts which will be coming under the Andhra University region, and a candidate has completed the MBBS from this region will be considered as AU local. And the same candidate will be considered as a non-local to the SVU region. And the vice versa process is going to take place, which means candidate is from SVU region, which includes districts like example Tirupati, Anantapur, Nellore, and the candidate had completed the MBBS from any of the district's medical colleges. So he is called as SVU local, and the same candidate will be considered as SVU non-local for the AU region. And there is a third most important thing about the region, or you can say an institution present in the Andhra Pradesh, that is Siddhartha Medical College, which is also known as the statewide institution. When it comes to Siddhartha Medical College, the candidate who have done their MBBS in this medical college, the candidate's locality will be dependent upon the prior education before the graduation, that means before the MBBS. Let's take an assumption that one candidate had completed the MBBS in the Siddhartha Medical College, and from 6th grade till the 12th grade before the MBBS, he had completed it in the SVU region. Let's take assumption of district like Tirupati. Now that candidate will be called as SVU local due to his prior education. Similarly, if the candidate has done his 6th to 12th grade or her 6th to 12th grade in the district like Vijayanagaram or Vishakhapatnam, he is called as AU local. And same rules will imply. That means one region he will be local, and to the another region he will be a non-local candidate. Now coming to the most important change which we have seen in the year 2024, or coming to the future also, the same change is going to imply, that is candidates will be having only 2 regions when compared to the previous year, that is 2023, which had OU region also, which comes under the state of Telangana. So due to the bifurcation rules and regulations from the year 2024, there will be no OU region or Osmania University region. So whatever the seats, which means 36% of the Osmania University seats which were being offered to the Telangana state students in the year 2023, so from the year 2024, these seats are completely bifurcated, are distributed equally in between AU region and SVU region. So that is the most important change, due to which there has been increment of the seats also, bifurcating the OU seats. That was the clear understanding about different type of criteria to be fulfilled for any of the candidate to become a local and claim any of the seats in the AU region, SVU region, or in the Siddhartha Medical College. Now let's understand about the non-local candidates. What are the criteria to be fulfilled? The candidate or either of the parents, if they have resided in the state of Andhra Pradesh for the minimum of 10 years, then the candidate can claim non-local seats. Or if the candidate himself or herself is a state employee or otherwise a government employee, either it may be state government or the central government employee, public sector or the quasi corporations also will be considered, and these candidates will be able to claim 15% of the non-local seats in the state of Andhra Pradesh. If the candidates, either of the parents or state government or the central government employees, any public sector corporation employees, still they can also claim the 15% of the non-local seats. And coming to the next condition, if the spouses of the candidates who are either working in the government or the public sector corporations or the quasi corporations, then also they can claim these 15% of non-local seats. And coming to the last criteria, spouses of the individuals who are local to the state of Andhra Pradesh can also claim 15% of the non-local seats. Let's understand about the different types of counselings which are conducted by the state of Andhra Pradesh. So let us understand about the first, that is government quota counselling, in which it includes government quota seats. So when we are looking at the bifurcation of the government quota seats, there will be 50% of the government college seats which will be under the AIQ, and 50% of the government college seats which will come under this government quota counselling, which will also have the 50% of private college seats included. Now, if we are looking into the further bifurcation of the government quota seats, there will be divided into 2 types. One is called as a local seat, which will be 85% of the total seats present, and 15% of the seats are called as non-local seats. And as we understood about the local and non-local criteria, so seats will be bifurcated according to the local and non-local status of the candidates. Let's understand about the specific case of Siddhartha Medical College and how the seats are going to get bifurcated in the year 2025 NEET-PG. So as you can see on the screen, candidates who are the locals of either the AU region or SVU region, they can claim Siddhartha Medical College seats, which will also include Siddhartha Medical College candidates. Now, if you look at the bifurcation, 85% of the seats of Siddhartha Medical College will be considered as local and 15% of the seats will be considered as non-local. Now, this 85% of the local seats will be again divided into two and equally being distributed to the AU region candidates and as well as the Sri Venkateswara University region candidates. Let's try to understand about the management quota counseling. This includes 50% of the private college seats, which will be bifurcated into S1 or also called as management quota seats, which will be 25% of the total private college seats. S2, which will also called as NRI quota seats, includes 15%, and S3 called as institutional quota seats, which will be nearly 10% of the total seats in the private colleges. Now, let us understand about the management quota seats and how they are further bifurcated into. Management quota seats, which are also called as S1, be bifurcated as S1A and S1B. S1A will be nearly 15% of the total management quota seats, which will be open for every candidate who had qualified in the NEET-PG exam. When it comes to S1B, these are specifically given to the candidates who had completed their MBBS in the state of Andhra Pradesh, and they will be nearly 85% of the total 25% of the management quota seats. Let's understand about what are the different type of reservations being offered by the state of Andhra Pradesh. As you can see on the screen, these are the different types of categories or reservations being offered and their percentage. So in the government quota, the scheduled caste will have 15%, scheduled tribe will have 6%, backward community A will have 7%, backward community B will have 10%, backward community C 1%, backward community D 7%, and backward community E will have 4% reservations for the government quota seats. And additionally, there are two different types of horizontal reservations which are offered. 33.3% of the seats are offered to the women, which is nothing but a horizontal reservation present in each and every reservation. Additionally, there will be 5% of the physically handicapped percentage given for each and every different type of category seats in the government quota. Now let's take a look at analysis of the competition present in the state of Andhra Pradesh. As you can see on the screen, for the category of OC or also called as open category, unreserved category, in the year 2023, nearly 1702 candidates were registered. When it comes to the year 2024, nearly 1854 candidates have registered and competed for those categorized seats. And similarly, as we go on, SC, there were 637 candidates who competed in the year 2023, and in the year 2024, 851 candidates were there. When it comes to BCB, 638 candidates were competing. When it comes to the year 2024, 736 candidates were competing for the BCB seats. When you look at BCD, 594 candidates were in the year 2023, and there was significant increase to 704 in the year 2024. And in the BCA category, there were 393 candidates who are competing. But when it comes to 2024, the candidate number increased to 479. And similar pattern we can observe in the ST categorized seats. The competition for the year 2023 were 192 candidates. When it comes to 2024, the candidate number increased to 274. When it comes to BCE, 290 candidates were competing in the year 2023, and it increases slightly in the year 2024 to 328. When it comes to the BCC, 72 candidates competed in the year 23 and 98 candidates competed in the year 2024. From this, we can clearly have a picture of the total increased amount of competition from the year 2023. Each and every category has seen a significant amount of increase in the competition for different type of category seats. Now let's take into deep dive of the number of seats available for the each and every category for the year 2024. As you can see, the competition level is very much high. If you look at the open category seats, there were only 854 seats. But the competition for those number of seats, the candidates number is 1854, which shows a significant amount of competition for the seats. And similarly, pattern is seen in the SC category and BCB category seats also, where the number of candidates were much higher than the number of seats available. And if you're looking at the moderate amount of competition, we can go for the BCC category seats, where the competition is not very much high and not very much low. That was about the analysis of the competition in the state of Andhra Pradesh, depending upon the number of candidates participating and as well as the number of seats available for the different categories and their competition levels. As we are clear about the competition in the state of Andhra Pradesh, for understanding how the cutoff will go in the various branches by using the different types of tools in the Hello Mentor portal. So let's take a look. As you can see on the screen, we are going to use the tools, select the cutoff and allotment, and here select the state Andhra Pradesh. When it comes to the degree type, you can select any surgical or medicinal branch. Select the course. Let's take for our understanding as MD General Medicine. When it comes to the quota, many of the candidates are getting confused regarding how to select the quota in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So as in the video, I hope you are very much clear. If a candidate completes the MBBS in the state of Andhra Pradesh, AU region called as AU local will select AU local as well as AU non-local, AU unreserved seats, which will be non-service. And when we are going with the type of seat and as well as the institute, you can select either the government or the private institute. And category, if you are a backward class community, either A, B, C or D, any of the communities you can select. And here, as I have mentioned in the video, there will be the female reservations too. So accordingly, you can select either BC community AF for female and BC community AG, general, means for all. So here we are going to select BCA, and as you can see the cutoff for the general medicine in the year 2024, in the round 3, the highest cutoff has been gone up to is 22,604 in the Great Eastern Medical College for the BCA category female quota. And in a similar way, you can look into the Maharaja Institute, where the cutoff has gone up to 20,369. So in this way, you can sort and you can get the idea about how to look into the cutoff. And in a similar pattern, you can select the SVU region also. Simple, go with the non-service, SVU local, SVU AP unreserved, and as well as SVU non-local. And here we are going to select the type of institute, either the government or private, according to your preferences. And this time let us go with the open quota, that is unreserved OC general. And as you can see, in the year 2024, the maximum cutoff which has gone is 12,078 in PES Institute of Medical Science Kupam for the general medicine and open category candidate. So this is how you can use the tool for looking into the cutoffs. And in a similar way, if you want to analyze the seats, you can use the tool analysis, and here you can go with the state Andhra Pradesh during the selection, select the course if you want, or you can simply go into the different types of quota and the seats. If you take the government, here you can see the government SVU local seat, and here you can see the government AU local seat, which are again bifurcated category wise as OC general, OC female, BCA general, BCA female, SC general, SCG female. So every aspects of the quotas as well as different types of categories, you can simply look in here depending upon your branch. So just filter it out the branch. Let's take example of dermatology, click derma and select the quotas which you want to look into. Even you can go into the NRA quota also. So last year for the dermatology, 12 seats were offered under the NRA quota. So in a similar pattern, you can see all the number of seats present in the different categories through this box. And if you want to look into the tabular form, you just switch to the tabular data, and here you can go with the tabular form of data where it will show you the total number of seats for different branches in different colleges. Let us try to understand about how the seats have been in the year 2024 in the state of Andhra Pradesh. As you can see on the screen, there were 1,992 seats given for the clinical branches. And when it comes to paraclinical branches and preclinical branches, the number is a bit on the significant good side. And when it comes to the region-wise distribution, there was a slight increase in the Andhra University region and as well as the Sri Venkateswara University region number of seats available. In the state of Andhra Pradesh, there are three different types of counselings which are going to take place, as we had discussed previously about the types of seats present in the government quota, management quota. When it comes to counselling, we are having the government quota counselling, management quota counselling and in-service quota counselling. So further we are going to discuss in detail about what are the government quota counselling processes involved, management quota process involved, each and every detail about the round-wise rules and regulations. Let us try to understand the basic concept how the counselling procedure takes place in the state of Andhra Pradesh. As you can see on the screen, first any of the candidates who had qualified the NEET-PG exam are going to register themselves in the state of Andhra Pradesh, and next they are going to have their complete application process where they have to upload the documents required. And third, after the complete registration process has been completed, the state of Andhra Pradesh NTR University of Health Sciences will release the merit list separately for the government quota and as well as for the management quota. After the release of merit list, the candidates will opt for the web options where they fill the various amount of branches and various amount of colleges which they are interested to participate or to join in. And later there will be the round-wise rules, allotment process will take place and the reporting process at the allotted college. Let us try to understand about how the registration process takes place in the state of Andhra Pradesh. As you see on the screen, any candidate who is interested to participate in the government quota will visit the website, and whoever is interested to participate in the management quota will visit that particular website for completing the registration process. And if any candidates want to participate for the both management quota and as well as the government quota seat, will have to register separately on these two websites. Let us take a look at what is the registration fee involved in the process. For any of the candidate who is belonging to the category reservations and participating for the government quota, so candidate will be divided into three categories. As you can see on the screen, the candidates who are completing their MBBS and belonging to the category OC and BC will have three different type of fee structures. And when it comes to SC and ST, they have the three different type of fee structures for the government quota. And when it comes to management quota, there is no individual separate fee for the categorized candidates. All the candidates will be paying the fee irrespective to their either S1 quota, S2 quota, S3 quota seats. After the registration fee has been paid, the candidates are requested to upload the documents which are very much essential for the process. And as you can see on the screen, the candidates who are going to register themselves either of the government quota or the management quota are required to upload some of the basic essential documents which are NEET-PG scorecard, provisional or original MBBS degree certificate, MBBS study certificate or you can say transfer certificate is also valid, compulsory rotatory internship certificate, temporary or permanent medical registration certificate from any of the states all over the India is valid. And when it comes to the statewide, specific type of categories or maybe specific type of certificates. If the candidate had passed the MBBS from the Siddhartha Medical College, they need to submit the study certificate of their prior education before the MBBS, that is from 6th grade to 12th grade, so that to analyze what is the local criteria or the local area to candidate belongs to. When it comes to the candidate who are claiming the local status, they need to submit a local status certificate from the MRO office. And if there are any of the in-service candidates, will submit the service certificate. Except this, there are some other important documents which you can say like Aadhaar card or passport or maybe a voter ID, any of the national ID proofs, candidates' latest passport size photographs and as well as specimen signature of the candidates are required to be submitted when the candidate is reporting to the college for the admission. That was about the complete process of the registration, uploading the basic documents. And the next step involved is the release of the merit list. As we had completed about the registration and application filling. And third process is the web option after the releasing of the merit list. And next there will be the round 1 allotment. So once the round 1 allotment result comes up, the candidate is going to have either of the options. Either the candidate is going to get allotted or the candidate is not getting any of the preferred branch seat. Once the allotment happens, the candidates will be having three options to opt for. Either the candidate is going to accept the seat or going to get upgraded, or maybe the candidate, if it is not satisfied, is going to take free exit. And if any of the candidates is not allotted any seat, is going to opt for the next round choice filling, that is for round 2. Now let us try to understand in each and every detail of these round-wise rules and regulations. Let us try to understand how the round 1 rules and regulations will take place in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Let us take an example that one of the candidate has got allotted with a seat in round 1 and he is going to accept the seat. The candidate will log in into his account, where the candidate is going to download the allotment letter by paying the university fee. This university fee will be different for the different counselings. For the government quota, the fee will be 23,600 rupees. For the management quota, it will be 49,600 rupees. After paying the requisite fee, downloading the allotment letter, the candidate is going to take all the necessary documents required for the submission at the college. And he will be physically reporting to the college with carrying all the necessary documents, allotment letter, and he is going to pay the fee at the allotted college and complete the admission process. In round 2, the candidate, if he is allotted with a seat or she is allotted with a seat, again will have 3 options to opt for. Either the candidate will be accepting the seat, or will be going for the upgradation, or will be taking a free exit. When it comes to round 2, if the candidate is going to accept the seat, will follow the same round 1 process, downloading the allotment letter, reporting to the college physically. And upgradation process is also similar to round 1, will be reporting physically to the college and opting for upgradation. And if the candidate is dissatisfied with the seat, is not going to do anything, the candidate will be considered for the round 3 and will be as a free exit option. Let us take a look at how the round 3 rules and regulations will play. First, we will look at the eligibilities of the candidates who are going to participate or who will be eligible to participate. Any of the candidates who were allotted a seat in the previous rounds and opted for upgradation, any of the candidates who are allotted a seat and had taken the free exit, and the candidates who had joined the seat and resigned within the stipulated time are eligible to participate, as well as if the candidates are allotted a seat in the round 3 of All India Counseling but had not joined are also eligible to participate in the state of Andhra Pradesh. When it comes to ineligibilities, the candidates who had not filled any of the choices in the previous rounds, and as well as if any of the candidates are holding a seat in any college all over the India or in the state, are not eligible to participate in the round 3. When it comes to the round 3 allotment process, there will be only 2 options will be available. Either the candidate is going to accept the seat or is going to exit the counseling without accepting the seat. So if the candidate is accepting, will follow the same procedure of physically reporting to the college and completing the admission process. When it comes to the exit, the candidate has to now do nothing. The option will be exit as taken into consideration. When it comes to the stray vacancy round, there are some certain amount of eligibilities and ineligibilities to be followed. Let us take a look at what is the eligibility criteria. For the year 2024, NTR UHS has introduced the security deposit for the candidates who are participating in the state of Andhra Pradesh management quota counseling. So, whoever the candidates are willing to participate for this round are need to be paid 3 lakh rupees as the security deposit, which is refundable. And as well as the candidates' eligibility is whoever are not allotted with any seat either in the All India quota or the state quota or anywhere in the India are eligible to participate. And the candidates who did not join any seat after the allotments in the round 1 and round 2 are eligible. When it comes to ineligibilities, candidates with the phase 3 counseling seat, that means they are holding the seat, they are not eligible. Candidates who are allotted a seat, that means either round 1, round 2 or round 3, they are also holding the seat in the All India quota deemed universities, are also not eligible. And the seats from any of the stray vacancy round of All India quota are allotted are not eligible. Now let us take a look at what is the process involved in the round wise rules of round 4. Candidates will have for only 2 options. Either the candidate is going to accept the seat by completing the admission procedure, or the candidate is going to leave the seat with forfeiting the 3 lakh rupees penalty if they are from the management quota. Most important point to remember here is there was no security deposit in round 4 for the government quota counseling. Next, when it comes to the 5th round, that is special stray vacancy round in the state of Andhra Pradesh, for the government quota, it has introduced 50,000 rupees as the security deposit in the year 2024. So the candidates must understand the rules and regulations very carefully before they are going to participate in the various rounds of the various states. As we are clear about the rules and regulations of the Andhra Pradesh State NEET-PG counseling process, let us try to understand about the bonds and penalties present in it. Any candidates who are getting admitted either in the management quota or the government quota counselings of the state of Andhra Pradesh, they will be signing a bond for a service of 1 year in the state, and failing to do so are going to pay a penalty of nearly 40 lakh rupees. And when it comes to the discontinuation fee, there will be nearly 3 lakh plus 18% of the GST. The candidate is also going to get debarred for the 3 years from the state of Andhra Pradesh NEET-PG counseling also. And when it comes to SVIMS, Sri Venkateswara Institute of Medical Sciences located in Tirupati. If the candidates is going to discontinue the course, they will be paying a penalty of 5 lakh rupees plus 18% GST, and as well as they are going to refund the complete stipend which they had received during the course. As you can see on the screen, these are the list of colleges in the state of Andhra Pradesh, the government colleges and the deemed university, which is Geetam Institute of Medical Sciences, Visakhapatnam. And when it comes to private colleges, this is the list of college which are present. And the interesting thing about the state of Andhra Pradesh is 2 colleges offer the Muslim minority seats, which you can see on the screen. Those are the Fatima Institute of Medical Sciences and Nimra Institute of Medical Sciences, which will offer the management quota seats, which are S1B and as well as S1A for the Muslim minority students. The first preference will be given to the Muslim minority candidates, and if any of the Muslim candidate is not available, will be converted into open seat in the upcoming rounds, either in the round 3 or round 4 of the counseling. Let's take a look at the fee structures. This is the fee structure which you can see on the screen. For the management quota, we are going to have clinical, non-clinical, which is paraclinical, preclinical fee structure. And when it comes to the NRI quota, these are the fee structures which you can see on the screen for these 3 different branches. And when it comes to the government quota, all the government colleges, irrespective of any of the branches you are joining, the fee is 38,875 rupees. And when it comes to the private college government seat, the clinical seat, the amount will be 4,96,800 rupees. And when it comes to paraclinical and preclinical, as you can see on the screen, it is 1,55,250 and 70,380 rupees respectively. As we are at the end of our video, let us try to understand some of the important things when we are going to participate in NEET-PG 2025 in the state of Andhra Pradesh. According to the Fee Regulation Authority, in the year 25-26, there will be increase in the fee structure, and the bracket of the fee is given from 14 lakhs to 25 lakhs. It is not only for the management quota, but the fee increment is going to happen also in the government quota too. For more details, you can call to us. The details are in the description. When it comes to the year 2024, 8,971 candidates had registered and participated in the state of Andhra Pradesh for the government and management quota counselings. But the most astonishing thing is that nearly 40% of the candidates were not allotted with any type of seat. And these 40% of the candidates are going to be participating in the year NEET-PG 2025, which is a significant high amount of participation level, and there will be higher amount of competition comparatively from the year 2024 to year 2025. The candidates who were allotted a seat and who had opted for the upgradation, and let's assume that from round 1 to round 2, candidate has got upgraded. Now what happens to the certificates in the fee which they had submitted or which they had paid in the previous college? So the round 1 college will be transferring all the documents to the upgraded college of round 2. And when it comes to the amount will get refunded. Now coming to the third important thing, the security deposit which was introduced in the year 2024 for the management quota and as well as the government quota, when the candidates are completing their admission process, it will get refunded. The money will not get adjusted with their fee, which is the tuition fee. And when it comes to the forfeit, that means the candidates are allotted a seat, and if they are not going to take the seat, there will be forfeiture of their security deposit, plus there will be additional 3-year debarment from the Andhra Pradesh State Counseling also. The other important thing to be remembered is choice filling is mandatory for each and every round of the counseling, irrespective of it is a management quota counseling or the government quota counseling. The candidate will become ineligible if they are not doing the choice filling, and every round the choices will become null and void. So every round choice filling is very much important. As we had understood in detail about the state of Andhra Pradesh NEET-PG counseling, the further states of counseling are going to come, and in between, if you got any doubts, you can call us. The numbers are in the description below, and you can reach us through our portal.hellomentor.in for the cutoffs and all the analysis of the NEET-PG 2024 and 2025. Thank you.